So it's 12:30 at night, and Katie has decided we needed to go to McDonald's.
Katie didn't decide.
Katie decided we were going to McDonald's. She's gonna get hit by some bikes. And here we are walking along, and she has decided to just wear her Japanese robe that has been provided. She looked good. She looks good. I'm not lying. There's no sarcasm in my voice. You are looking good, woman.
So we've come to a park, and the book says that weird things happen on the weekend, so we decided just to head over here in the hot weather to determine what happens over here. And we went down one path that was the most shady path, and this is what has happened. There's seriously a shanty town in this public park. Like, there's just tons of people set up, like, camp is set up, clothes are drying, like, it looks like people live here. Like, this is not just a summer thing or whatever, like, this is a all the time thing. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but this is a little strange. We have not come to a public park and found a village in it yet. So, today's the day. Our book said that you might see musical things going on. We've already seen a few people playing bongos. This is a larger set of people. They did have a supporter dancing on the right. She's taking a break. Well, shit. I wasn't expecting that. So from what we can tell, people kind of come to this place to show off what they can do with their random trade of instrument or prop or whatever, and the juggler's probably the best that we've seen thus far. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick this up, but these guys are playing didgeridoos over here, which is kind of the most obscure item I could think of to have in the park. There's a jump rope over there. Here at the park they have a dog park, and it's been pretty cool. The dogs are just running and having a good time. It's actually the first time I've ever been to a dog park that actually had dogs in it. There's no real dogs over there, but there's a lot of pinschers and miniature pinschers. Lots of poodles, a couple of wiener dogs. They have them split into small and big, and over in the big one, over there is a bulldog, and I played with him because he was awesome, and there's a wiener dog right there, and there's some other dogs over there. There's one of those big lanky dogs. It's really, I don't know what it's called, but it's all stoic and whatnot. And this is the dog park, and I'm pretty much in heaven right now. There are also saxophones in the park. Pretty much everywhere you turn, there's something new going on. It's a really cool park. We got a water gun fight that's getting ready. Not really sure if there are teams or whatever. This water gun fight is on.
This kid in the thing might be the goofiest thing I've
Oh! That was awesome! Oh, I totally got that.
So on Sunday down in this park in Tokyo, these cosplay kids, which they dress up like in costumes, basically, and it's like anime type culture, that type of thing. And they come down and they just hang out, and apparently it's like a big social event for them, but it's turned into a tourist attraction where like all these Westerners are standing around taking photographs. And it's a little weird because, I mean, they're not goth in a sense, but they do look peculiar in the same manner that goths in America do. you never have a crowd of people like taking pictures of goth kids. So it's really, you know, yet again, Tokyo, you're weird. But this is what we're looking at. I mean, people are like asking to take photos with them and stuff. And it's almost like they're Disneyland characters or something. It's really odd.
さあ、戦ってきたことにて、やっぱりこの自分のスピンで勝っていくんでしょうか。さあ、はい、回って回って、さらに形を変える、形を変える。さあ、そこから、はい、オッケー、いいですね。もう完全に自分というものができております。選手が第一、伊藤由紀の大きな拍手をください。頑張れ。スタート。さあ、高難易度なトリックと、そして驚異のメイク率、そしてオリジナリティ、すべてで決勝残ってまいりました。先行の池田貴弘、まずは1本をメイク。さあ、決勝戦もやはりスピンですね。さあ、彼の持ち味スピン。さあ、ここから落ちない。さらにつなげていきます。さらにつなげていきます。ああ、2が変わってお、ペダルを。さあ、アンダーテイカーもバッチリ、時間バッチリ。
We're back at the observatory that we were at the first night. And Tokyo still looks spectacular during the day and immense, just gigantic. In the background, we can actually see the tip of Mount Fuji, which I think this will be the closest that we get to seeing it because we just don't have the time to travel the 5 hours there in one day to really only stay for like 2 hours. So, Mount Fuji is right there. It may be hard to see, and if you can't see it, I'm sorry. The park that we played around in yesterday looks like this from above. And in the middle of the concrete jungle that is Tokyo, it's pretty lush looking. So we're here at Denny's because we've finally given in and we're hungry and it's on the way to where we're going. So Denny's in Japan. One thing that we've noticed about the menu is there is no breakfast.
Oh, there is.
Show me breakfast. Ah, you found an egg.
Yeah, there's an egg. French toast.
Shit. That looks good. Anyways, so it's appropriately priced for a Denny's. Actually kind of think that it's kind of cheap for what you would be getting, so we're gonna see how this food goes, and maybe Japanese Denny's is amazing, and
but look at all the curry.
We're just
all
stupid.
The dishes are strange.
Yeah, we got like South African curry, dry curry. There's like 400 different types of curry, and I don't think you'd ever imagine in the States seeing curry at Denny's. So, here we go. Alright, so my Denny's adventures ended up with a onion soup, tuna salad, and some french fries. We have yet to find out what's going on with Eric's dish. It's a curry egg thing that they cooked in the oven.
I think it's like a scrambled egg, like an omelet, and then there's a curry and rice. But it's really hot, so it's hard to taste it.
There's rice? Huh. It smells real good.
Yeah, it seems alright.
So Eric just put some money in this Pedo Bear vending machine here. And what did you get?
It's taped. I got a...
Well, I'll tell you more about the machine. He needed to put 200 yen in there. Are you done yet? Oh, look how little he is!
This area of Tokyo is just musical instrument shops, like hundreds of them. It seems like this one, and it goes up 3 or 4 flights, and then across the street, and that one goes in the basement 2 floors, and then up 2 floors, and then you can see over here there's another one, and then there's one around the corner over this way, and it goes on and on for blocks. It's pretty crazy. A lot of really custom weird guitars and stuff to look at, and everything, even like the really basic stuff from, even the really basic stuff that you'd see in the States for a couple $100 is like $500 to $600 here. It's really expensive. These are interesting. The headstock is not where you tune. I mean, that's not totally new, that's 80s style, but look where you do tune, in the body. And then this also has an auxiliary input and a headphone jack, which is I've seen a headphone jack before, but an auxiliary input, I guess. It's odd. Here's a double neck guitar. One's a 6-string guitar and one is a bass. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Makes sense though. This is basically like Japanese fast food. It's just a pork cutlet with like a curry-based gravy and rice. And this is like $6, so it's a little steep, but it is Tokyo. If you haven't noticed, Tokyo's expensive. Anyway, but it's really good. It's filling and it's very flavorful, and it's not something that you taste in the States, but it's not something that's offensive to our taste buds by any means. It's almost like it's like a pork chop with Indian stuff, Indian curry, and mixed with a Japanese flavor. It's kind of interesting, but it's wholesome and good.
That's a hug. Oh my.